So students, welcome to our virtual class. Our today's topic is the three sacks of rice. So students, here I have learned that we have discussed about the there is a it's a story related to the three brothers, and all they are the equal. They all are the intelligent in their specific area. So here today's topic is the three sacks of rice. So students, in a village, in a one village, three brothers were living in a one village. Okay, and all these three brothers were honest, kind, and hardworking. If one has such kind of the question get asked, what are the characteristics of the three brothers, then you should return that they are honest, kind, and hardworking. And the elder one, he ran a shop. Middle one was a priest. Priest means he's a great devotee of a God, and he's doing all that work. And the youngest, he just completed his education. And the younger one, he started to there he was roaming, he was searching or taking a odd job to earn some money. All three of them, they were fond of their mother. Fond of their mother means students, they love their mother. All three, they were fond of their mothers, and then she had worked a lot. She had worked a lot after the death of her husband. After the death of her, she worked a lot and hard work for her son. Then in a one day, his uh, three brothers father's friend visited to the mother, and he said, "Sister, you know that I have a most prosperous business. Prosperous business means well settled business. Now I am getting old and I have a only one marriageable daughter. Marriageable daughter means उसकी शादी होनी बाकी है. Okay, so I'm looking for a son-in-law who can be a good husband for my daughter, and as well as he can handle my business also." Then he insisted that I like your son. If you permit, I will marry your daughter. I will marry my daughter, one of them. Before that, there is a plan in the minds of the friend. Then later on, what he did he means the father's friend and mother discussed one plan, and she agreed quite readily. Means वो ready हो गई कि नहीं, I am okay with this plan. Next day, the friend went to each of these three brothers. As you can see in the picture, that this friend goes to three brothers, and one by one, he gave one sack of rice to each brother, and said, "My dear boy, I am going to away for a few months for some necessary work. Please look after this sack of rice." Means just take care of this sack of rice. I will be come back. Then this friend went away. Many months passed, but he didn't. वो वापस आया ही नहीं. Then later, after an year, एक साल बाद वो return आया, and he visited the elder brother. Okay, what the elder brother did? Elder brother the friend made to elder brother, and friend asked, "Just give me my sack of rice." Then he say, bigger brother, as shown in the first picture, that he gave a small purse full of money. Small purse full of money, and then he said, "Uncle, you had left a sack of rice with me. After few months, मतलब कुछ महीनों बाद, because अगर कोई भी हम लोग राइस या कुछ ऐसे हमारे घर में रखते हैं, तो उसमें मूंगी लगता है, इंसेक्ट लगता है, बहुत सारी चीजें होती है. So he was worried about it that it may get spoiled. So what he did, he sold to the customer, and when he sold to the customer, he got money, and he gave that money to the father's friend. Then he said, "Thank you, my boy. You are such a honest person." Then later on, friend went to see a middle brother who was a priest. Then the priest same, he welcomed him with a lots of joy and affection. Then he said, Miss the middle brother said, that uncle, that you have given a one sack of rice with me 1 year ago, I kept with me. Then later on, I just get fear that it may spoil. So what he did, he make a food and distributed among poor people, and they bless you. मतलब उन्होंने क्या किया, आपको बहुत सारा आशीर्वाद दिया. So without your permission, I am willing to pay you back for the rice. मतलब जो सेकेंड ब्रदर ने क्या किया था, उनको खाना बना के दिया था to the rich poor, so to the poor people. As a return, they gave blessing to that. But still, that middle brother wanted to pay back to the uncle. Then uncle says, "Oh no, boy, you acted so wisely, so intelligently you acted, and the blessing that I got from the poor people, that is enough for me. So no need to think about to give money back to me." When the friend went to visit a youngest son, मतलब जो सबसे छोटा था, and he just completed his education, and he was in the search of some odd job to earn a money. Then he went to that young son. He also welcomed him, but when the father's friend asked, "Give me my sack of," then he confessed that the sack of rice was lying with me for a long time. Then one idea came in my mind, that he took a help from the neighbor farm. Then he borrowed from them the plot of land from that farmer. Then he exchanged that sack of rice for paddy, because if you wanted to do the education, if you wanted to do the agriculture, so definitely we need a seed, we need an insecticide, we need a pesticide. So so he exchanged that sack of rice for paddy and sowed the paddy in the plot. Then fortunately, crop grew well, then it is yielded, then one sack of rice become a 25 sacks of rice. So what he said, I have to keep five of sacks and sold 20 of them. Here is the money. If you allow, I would like to keep a part of it as my share, considering the labor and the money as expensive. Means what the small youngest brother has did, he did the agricultural work. He rentedly take a plot from the neighboring one. Then he exchanged that sack of rice for the paddy and for the plugging. Then later on, that one sack of rice become a 25 sack of rice. And out of that 25 sack of rice, he has sold 20 sack of rice. And he kept 5 sacks of rice with him. Then whatever the money he got after selling that 20 sack of rice, he tried to give this person He tried to give that person and say that, can I take some part of money for my labor cost and for the other cost? Then there is a great smile. A smile gets spread on the face of the father's friend, and he knew it that the who is the who is the who is the perfect perfect person for his daughter to get married and as well as to take care of their business. Okay, students. So here we have learned about this lesson three facts of rise. Okay.